there we go. Alright, first of all, yep, new haircut. Second of all, hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Easter eggs and other various secrets. This episode is related to not only GTA 5, but GTA as a whole. I'm gonna lower the volume real quick on my laptop. Just mistook a new friend of mine for a puppy. Anyways, I really have to stop doing that clicking sound. Oh, right. As this title may suggest and in the description, we're actually going to be focusing on the inspiration behind the GTA series as a whole. And no, I don't mean the premise, I mean the locations, vehicles, everything and whatnot. So, how about we do that, huh? Well, for starters, since we're in single player, Franklin's car right here, the Bravado Buffalo, or I think it's just Buffalo S, that is based on, of course, a Dodge Charger. Almost said Challenger. I don't know how a car like this could possibly be mistaken for a purely muscle-bred car. As for Franklin's motorcycle here, which is the Western Bagger, this is where I have my handy laptop with me, as always. Alright. Western Bagger. Its vehicle description is as follows. As every almost said Wagner. I don't know where I got Wagner from. As every bagger owner will tell you without a trace of all-consuming regret, it's a great bike for cruising, which is another way of saying it's a great bike for not going anywhere quickly or efficiently. So deep into Grandpa chic, it comes full circle and achieves gangland charm, not glandland. This is the bike for you if you can't make up your mind and don't care how you look in the meantime. It is actually very similar to the Freeway, only featuring minor changes to its bodywork. The standard appearance seems to be based on the 2013 Harley-Davidson Touring Road Glide Custom, albeit with a gas tank that instead resembles those used by Victory motorcycles. Due to their similarities and the absence of the Freeway in the game, it is possible that the Western Motorcycle Company discontinued the former in the favor of the Bagger. The Bagger uses PJC-600 light textures. And yeah, you're probably thinking, the Freeway? Well, the thing is, the Freeway is also a vehicle in GTA. I know, at first I was thinking, oh, what's that? Yeah, this vehicle is not in GTA 5, but the thing is, you're probably wondering, well, what the heck is Western? Western is actually based primarily on Harley-Davidson, as Western manufactures chopper and cruiser style bikes. Yep. But you're probably also wondering, what other cars are there that I keep pressing the pause button for? I'm actually trying to. Also, yes, this is a little detail that's still in the game. Alright. How about we take a look at elitist travel? We have these helicopters and we have these helicopters. We have these two gold-plated vehicles. I'm doing good. I just called a freaking pair of gold-plated vehicles helicopters. This is a jet. This is a helicopter, which for some reason costs almost half the price of this. Anyways, the Luxor, or Luxor Deluxe if you're looking at this one. Alright. I don't know why I keep saying alright, I just keep saying alright. But the Luxor is based on the description. Yeah, it's based on a description. I'm just full of charm, aren't today? I am just full of charm, aren't I? Sheesh, I can't talk. Oh. Hey, cool. Looks like the GTA Wiki is showing up in the new Fortnite Battle Royale, which, by the way, I have not played that yet, but from what I've seen, it looks really good. And the thing is, it's free. You don't need the base game of Fortnite to play it. All you need to do is just get it. It's free. As long as you have a PSN account. Or anyways. Whoops. Alright. It seems to combine features of the Cessna Citation 560/650 Sovereign and the Learjet 45. It has a mahogany interior and seats up to 10 people. Yeah, 10 people. And something like this. Although not exactly like this. There's the this. Alright. Clones. Alright. And how about we look at some more recent planes? First, alright. Yeah, Cuban. Because I ain't Cuban, but I know about the Cuban. And yeah, I think I'll just break the habit of... No, not break the habit, but... I don't have a habit of saying ain't, and I sometimes cuss, but... The cursing thing is not my choice, it just slips. The ain't thing, I know it isn't a word, but... I don't know. Alright. Based on Cessna, no, not 500, 310, and the wings are similar to that of the Piper PA-30. I cannot talk today, and I took my medicine. Twin Comanche, there we go. No, what the? That thing is 240, like 240,000. Dang. Then we have the Duster, which is only available to single player, but it's based on any old crap Duster, you know. Vestra, which is a very nice looking plane, I have to say. There it is. Buckingham Vestra. Low wing, very light aircraft, or jet aircraft, I'm sorry, for the business traveler. Perfect for ferrying your favorite hookers out to meet Las Las Venturas. Sheesh, I can't talk today, I swear. Picking up uncut blow south of the border, or doing the school run. Doesn't come cheap, but be honest, you're getting this so people know how rich you are. It's heavily based on the... Let's see if I say this right. Without sounding like a complete jackass or having a voice crack like I did just now. Cirrus Vision SF50. There we go. And the nose, engines, and windows seem influenced by the Eclipse 500. I swear I don't have bad eyesight. I know how to talk, it's just... apparently my brain just hates me. The thing about the Vestra is, you may think, oh, well, that weird tail on the back, how is it supposed to fly? Well, I'll have you know that according to the GTA Wiki, it actually has something called a ruddervator. It's often called that. Anyways, I think instead of, like that says, in a vehicle. A motorcycle is not something you go in, it's something that you go on. Anyways, the fuselage is somewhat similar to the Velum. So, yeah. Okay. Morning, dawn, pre-dawn, or not pre-dawn, pre-dawn, midnight. Club. Speaking of which, Speaking of which, I wish the Wi-Fi wasn't evil on me. Yeah, speaking of Wi-Fi, over my weekend over at my grandmother's, which, for a little bit during my weekend there, it was... thought that I was going to have to stay until Wednesday, which, if I would have, then I would have been doing the stream over there at her house, but... at the same time, I probably would have been called downstairs or something, having to help out, but... since my mama wasn't feeling too good, and my mom wasn't able to talk to my Aunt Jennifer too much, I had to come home early, so here I am. But, I think it was last night, what had happened was, I'm not kidding. While I was watching something on YouTube, I got called downstairs over at my mama's, and one of them, like, by them I mean Mama and Papa, my step-grandfather and my grandmother. And they asked me if I had anything on, and I said, yeah, I just have 2 things on. And they said, well, it's because this thing is messing up. I thought they were watching Netflix, which really doesn't mess up at all. Well, I mean, it does sometimes, but that's not usually because of Wi-Fi, it's because... okay, well, it is because of Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi there is actually really good. But here's the thing. They weren't using Netflix, they were using freaking Amazon. And from what I've heard, that thing is finicky. Actually finicky. But yeah. Okay. Okay then. Alright. There we go. Alright. Yeah, there's a planet in this game called the Shamal. Right. Oh, it actually appears in San Andreas too. Aircraft is based on Learjet 55. Based on Learjet 45. Embracer ERJ 145 and Cessna Citation 560 Sovereign and has 16 passenger windows in total, 8 on each side. And, oh, whoa, 10 capacity, okay. And, let's see the trivia. There might be something funny. Alright. Oh, Arabic. Shamal means north. In Arabic, Shamal means north. However, it is pronounced Shimal, not Shamal. Oh, okay. Oh, what? Pardon what I'm about to say. This is from the trivia, not me, but I think that's okay. It's pronounced Shimal. This may possibly be a play on the word she-male, which is slang for transsexual woman. Again, not my words. I only read out the thing. I'm not trying to make fun of anyone. Also, here I am. And here's our car. Speaking of car, give me that. And it goes away. Alright. Oh, I thought that was a bus. What? Oh, whoa, that was cool. I was like, alright. Null jet. Can I make it? Bad idea. I'm alive only because of the director. Climb up the hill, and I don't know where I got that accent. Wait. Oh, I know. Call up a vehicle. That always helps. I don't know, I'm just being weird. Oh, actually. That hurt. Alright. Hopefully it has that really cool engine. Or no, not engine, but horn. Yeah! Ripped it up. Hey guys, mind if I come in? Oh. Actually, hold on. Alright, Miljet. The plane is modeled after the Bombardier CRJ-200 with a nose area of the Dassault Falcon 7X. It is larger than the Gawar and the Shemal, I don't know, but smaller than the uncontrollable twin jet. What's so uncontrollable about it? Oh, I get it. It actually can't be used. Okay. Its name is basically a military jet. Alright. Oh, here's something weird. For whatever reason, the plane is $1,750,000 from Elitist Travel in GTA 5, but in online it costs $50,000 less. Also, I nearly drove into a hole. Wait, what? I don't know. If I did, then I would be hurting. That's weird. Wait. Let's see if I can do this. Close enough. Oh crap. I'm weird. How do I have two Turismo R's? Or as I like to call them, Turismo R's. I don't know, I'm a weird guy, okay? Have fun! Alright, something kind of funny about Fort Zancudo's name, or Zancudo, is actually named after a type of mosquito. That'd be kind of funny to mention. Yes. Also, jet. Another jet. Okay, something I should mention. There's a Need for Speed all over again. Yeah, but here's the thing I was gonna mention. You may notice these hangers. I don't know if that one's used, but there's a hanger here, and there's a hanger there. Wait, what? Also, something I should also mention is San Andreas, this in-game, the in-game version of California, it is only based on South California. And the thing is, as you guys wouldn't have guessed already, Los Santos is actually based on Los Angeles. There are also some other locations such as there's Vespucci, which I believe is based on alright, Blaine County. Blaine County. Alright. So the towns of this place are Grapeseed, which is based on Bakersfield, Lamont, and Grapevine. Sandy Shores is based on Desert Shores and Bombay Beach. Kind of a funny name to say. Bombay Beach, I don't know. Paleto Bay is based on Fillmore. North Chumash is based on Port Hunem, or I don't know, Santa Barbara, and Harmony is based on Oasis and Victorville, villages and unincorporated communities and settlements. Stab City in the game is based on Slab City. Galway is based on Mecca and Neyland. Dignityville, Cape Catfish, Pigeon Point, and Pescadero. Sheesh, I can't talk. Alright. Okay. Mountains and ranges. Chiliad Mountain State Wilderness is based on San Gorgonio. I'm willing to bet that I probably pronounced that wrong. San Gorgonio Wilderness. I swear I can't talk today, and I know exactly when I'm lit. Seriously, I don't know why I'm not able to. It's not that I'm not physically able to talk, it's like anytime I talk, I mess up. I don't know what the hell that's. I don't know. Anyways, Raton Canyon is based on Bixby Creek. Mount Chiliad is based on Mount San Gorgonio, I don't know. Big Bear Mountain as well. Braddock Pass is based on Yucca Valley. Mount Gordo, the mountain that has that ghost girl and has a lighthouse near it, is based on Mount San Jacinto. San Chinaski Mountain Range is based on the San Jacinto Mountains. And no, I wasn't trying to say ho in there, I was just talking weirdly. And Mount Josiah is based on Mount San Antonio. I don't know if that's based on the Texas location, by the way. Speaking of Mount Gordo. Alright, places of interest. Alright. 140 Zancudo Avenue. 0232 Paleto Boulevard. No, not Boulevard. Boulevard. 1893 Grapeseed Avenue. 4401 Procopio Drive and 4584 Procopio Drive. Beam Me Up, which is based on Salvation Mountain. If you guys don't know about that, that is basically the alien base camp thing where those people have that alien mural thing. Also, hopefully I can see that. Well, I should probably not be driving this thing on a mountain. Oops. Alright. Better. Oh, what the? This thing is climbing up a mountain. I'm glad I got this car with me. Alright. Hopefully I can see the, oh shit. I'm okay! Ow. Less okay. Alright, back to the thing. Bolingbroke Penitentiary is based on California Correctional Institution. El Gordo Lighthouse is based on Pigeon Point. Fort Zancudo, I was meaning to talk about this earlier. Not only is its actual name Zancudo based on a mosquito, but the actual name of the military base, or, well, no, not the name, but the location is actually based on Naval Base Ventura County. And no, not Las Venturas, I'm talking about Ventura County, Colorado, or California, not Colorado. Alright. Grand Sonora Desert is based on Palm Desert and Mojave Desert. Heart Attack Beach is based on San Gregorio, Gregorio, I don't know. I'm not trying to say the word Oreo, I'm trying to say the name of this. That's where I'm not familiar with California at all. I'm familiar with Colorado because I've been there twice. San Gregorio State Beach, Lago Sancudo, or Sancudo, what the hell am I saying? Lago Zancudo, sheesh, I can't talk tonight, is based on Magoo Lagoon, and no, that is not based on Goo Lagoon. In fact, Goo Lagoon from SpongeBob is based on Magoo Lagoon. Anyways, Paleto Forest is based on San Bernardino. Ugh, talk please. San Bernardino National Forest. Maybe I need to get a drink. Yeah, boy. This is surely going to be an interesting night. Alright. Ron Alternate Twin Farm is based on the Tehachapi Pass. Tehachapi Pass Wind Farm. I'm sorry for. You sure got up some good intel. Well, I'm looking on the GTA wiki. The only reason why I'm not able to pronounce most of these things is because I've never heard of the locations and all that stuff, but oh well. Alright, airfields. Sandy Shores Airfield is based on Apple Valley Airport, and Mackenzie Airfield, which is an airfield that is purchasable, I believe, by Trevor. He is the only one who can buy it. That is based on Bakersfield Municipal Airport. Notable residents of Blaine County includes actress cult victim. The reason why I was giving a little sigh right there is because I don't mean this in a way that says I don't like them. It's just the actress cult in this game absolutely creeps me out. Like, I know this game has some humorous things, but the actress cult, altruist, not actress, altruist cult is actually kinda creepy. And, wait, hold on. Why am I on Mount Chiliad? Which, by the way, I don't know why this is, but there was a YouTuber I watched one day. I think their name is officially known as Trippy Commentaries. And they thought that Mount Chiliad is based on Mount Shasta. I don't really think it is. Because wouldn't Mount Chiliad have any like form of volcanic activity? Man, this thing is awesome, this car. I've got to get it in GTA Online. Only it's gonna cost me. But seriously, this thing is climbing up freaking Mount Chiliad with little to no problems, except, you know, collisions and such. Yep. Alright, here it is. Influence. Blaine County is an amalgamation of several Southern Californian counties adjacent to Los Angeles and the Salton Sea. For example, the Eastern Desert and more rural areas near the Alamo Sea appear to most closely resemble Western Imperial and Riverside counties, whereas the western and more northerly areas such as North Chumash and Paleto Bay draw inspiration from northwestern Ventura County, and many of the northernmost and southernmost areas such as Paleto Forest and Bolingbroke Penitentiary draw inspiration from southern San Bernardino County. There, finally, I can talk without sounding like a complete jerk on myself. I don't know. The area is also very mountainous compared to the adjacent Los Santos County. Alright. Oh, and here's something kind of cool about the name Blaine County. In this game, it is a fictional location. However, there is a real-life Blaine County, but it's not in California. And it's not in Colorado either, if I was about to say that. I know I was. It's actually based on... not based on. But there's actually a location in Idaho, which is Blaine County. It's not the same thing, though, so you won't expect to see meth heads. Hopefully not. Alright, the official seal of the county's motto reads, "The Morning Glory County." Morning glory is said to be when a male wakes up with an erection for no apparent reason. I sure have had those in the mornings. I swear, I've never had sex in all my life. Some radio stations based in Los Santos, such as West Coast Talk Radio, will fade out into static and switch over to Blaine County Talk Radio when the player crosses the county line into Blaine County. Despite being an independent county, Blaine County is still patrolled by Los Santos County Sheriff's Department, which logically should only operate in Los Santos County. And finally, Trevor Phillips lives in Blaine County because he feels it's more authentic than Los Santos, and it's closer to the production of its stock and trade, meth and guns. Two things, folks. Two things. Both illegal. Why are they illegal? Because law! What the hell is happening out there? My cousins are like playing around outside. No, not outside, but... Alright. State of San Andreas. Here it is. The state of San Andreas, also known as the San Andreas Republic, if this thing can stop scrolling around, is a fictional state located in the southwestern United States of America, featured in GTA 5 and GTA Online. Also nicknamed the Golden State, San Andreas is closely based on real-life Southern California. When compared to its predecessor, San Andreas is much more accurate in terms of geography and size. Alright, here's something kind of funny about the motto, and something else about San Andreas. San Andreas' motto is, "We won't be broken hypocrites forever," as stated in a San Andreas Tourism Board commercial. According to the same advertisement, San Andreas is the most polluted air in the world, which literally means that in real life, this much polluted air would kill you. Then again, we have a whole bunch of gas-guzzling cars passing around here every day. Doesn't kill me. Whatever doesn't kill me makes me stronger. I'm a weirdo. Alright. Just heard myself on my TV, on my laptop. Alright. Holy shit. Guys, so far San Andreas is the largest setting ever featured in GTA, with a total area of 49 square miles. Or like Courage Wolf said, what doesn't kill you is going to die. That is also true. Alright. Los Santos County. Here it is. I was only looking over at San Andreas to tell y'all what it's based on. Alright. Los Santos County is a county located in southern San Andreas, featured in GTA 5 and GTA 5 Online. Or did I really just say 5 Online? To clarify, GTA Online and GTA 5 are two separate games, although they are bundled into each other. Yeah, so you don't need a separate disc for online. It is bundled with GTA 5, so it's pre-installed, but it is still its own game. Anyways, it is bordered by Blaine County and to the north by Route 68. That's a little close to home, Rockstar. It is based on Los Angeles County. Excuse me. Alright. Alright. Los Santos is, of course, based on Los Angeles, as I mentioned earlier. Davis, which is a incorporated city. Or, no, not. No. Okay. The thing about Davis, for those who have heard of the movie Straight Outta Compton, or that song Straight Outta Compton, that is what Davis in GTA 5 is based on. Del Perro's based on Santa Monica. Rockford Hills is based on Beverly Hills. Okay. Alright, towns. Chumash. If you guys have been paying attention to the series I made for the Deadlands called the Deadlands West Coast Apocalypse, you would have known that early on I called Paleto Bay Malibu Bay. That was only because of the fact that I wasn't sure what Paleto Bay was actually based on, so I went off a guess and said that it was probably based on Malibu. And plus I wanted it to sound like its own location while being in California. But actually Chumash, which is a location that is pretty much used in ending C of the game, where you have to do certain things to make sure that Michael and Trevor stay alive. You would have to go to Chumash at some point and hunt down Wei Chang and the other triad guys. So yeah, that's what Chumash is based on, is Malibu. Mountains. Alright. Tatavia Mountains is based on the San Gabriel Mountains. Palomino Highlands is based on Verdugo / San Rafael Hills. Mount Han is based on Mount Lee. Vinewood Hills is based on Hollywood Hills. Bantam Canyon is based on Topanga Canyon. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. Tongva Hills is based on Agura Hills. Tongva Valley is based on Topanga Canyon. That's two things based on one place. And Santa Monica Mountains equivalent in GTA 5 / online is Great Chaparral. Alright. Places of interest are Vinewood Sign, which is Hollywood Sign. Mirror Park is based on Echo Park. Legion Square is based on Pershing Square. Vespucci Canals. For those who are familiar with California and Venice, this is what Vespucci is actually based on. But there's Venice Canals. Puerto del Sol is based on Marina del Rey. Raw Alternatives Wind Farm is based on San Giorgio Pass Wind Farm. Alright. Maze Bank Tower is based on US Bank Tower. Maze Bank Arena is based on Great Western Forum. And Western Bowl is... Western Bowl? What the hell? Vinewood Bowl is based on Hollywood Bowl. Alright. Oh, and here's something about the trivia in the game, or about Los Santos. Los Santos' motto is Amor Patria, which roughly translates to love your homeland in Latin and Spanish. So basically, Amor Patria for me. I sound like Mario. Alright. Alright. City of Los Santos, otherwise known as Los Santos, just called that, is a major city located in southern San Andreas in GTA 5 and online. Now, the funny thing is, as you guys wouldn't have guessed already, Los Angeles is Spanish for the angels. But, Los Santos is based on that, of course, so appropriately enough, its name is Spanish for something, and that would be the Saints. And, yeah. But, here are the districts of GTA's Los Santos. Downtown is based on downtown Los Santos, or Los Angeles, not Los Santos. Los Santos is fictional, Los Angeles is real. But, South Los Santos is based on South Los Angeles. East Los Santos is based, of course, on East Los Angeles. Rockford Hills is based on Beverly Hills, obviously. Vinewood based on Hollywood. Vinewood Hills based on Hollywood Hills. Richmond is based on Bel Air and Holmby Hills. Morningwood, yeah, is based on Westwood. Not so meh. It's not so tongue-in-cheek. Little Seoul is based on Koreatown and Wilshire. Del Perro is based, of course, on Santa Monica, as I have said earlier. Vespucci, as I also said earlier, is based on Venice. Not Venice, Italy, Venice, California. Or California, no. La Puerta is based on San Pedro. Los Santos International Airport is based on LAIA, which is Los Angeles International Airport. So instead of LSIA, it's LAIA. Right. Port of Los Santos is based on Port of Los Angeles, as anyone would guess. Pacific Bluffs, sorry. Pacific Bluffs is based on Pacific Palisades. I am sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Alright, neighborhoods. Pillbox Hill is based on Bunker Hill. Mission Row is based on Skid Row. Textile City is based on Fashion District. Legion Square is based on Pershing Square. Neighborhood names. Alright. Alright. Downtown Vinewood is based on Hollywood. West Vinewood is based on West Hollywood. East Vinewood is based on East Hollywood. District name, Alta, Hawick, and Mirror Park. Alta is based on Olvera Street. Hawick is based on Melrose District. Mirror Park is based on Echo Park, like I said earlier. Alright, South San Andreas. No, not San Andreas. San Andreas is the state. Part of a state, actually. South Los Santos. Neighborhood name, Davis, based on Compton. Strawberry is based on Crenshaw, West Adams, Inglewood. And Chamberlain Hills is based on Baldwin Village and Baldwin Hills. Alright. Neighborhood names are Rancho and Banning. Rancho is based on Watson Florence, and Banning is based on Wellington, not Willington. Right. East Los Santos. At least I actually nailed that. La Mesa is based on Arts District. Cypress Flats is based on Vernon, Long Beach. Neighborhood name. Elboro Heights is based on Signal Hill, and Murrieta Heights, I don't care if they said Murrieta, you say tomato, I say tomato, it's the zinger. Murrieta Heights is based on Boyle Heights. Vespucci Beach is based on Venice Beach. Vespucci Canals, Venice Canals. Puerto del Sol is based on Marina del Rey. Alright, here's a big one. Here's a good one. Alright. Skyscrapers and corporate buildings. 3 Alta Street Tower is 801 Tower. 707 Vespucci is 800 Wilshire Boulevard. Arcadius Business Center is based on Westin Bonaventure Hotel. Kind of weird for a business center to be based on a hotel, ain't it? Anyways, Badger Building is based on Capitol Records Building. FIB headquarters, 1 California Plaza. IAA headquarters is based on 2 California Plaza. Little Seoul Tower is based on Equitable Life Building. Long Bank West is based on 100 Wilshire Building. No, not Wilshire, Wilshire. Alright. Long Bank Tower is based on Figueroa Tower. I assume I'm saying that correctly. Maze Bank Tower is based on US Bank Tower, as I mentioned before. Mile High Club. What does that remind you of? And no, it's not Call of Duty. If someone says, seems like one shady company to work with. Indeed. Alright, anyways, Mile High Club. Mile High Club. No, Mile High Club is based on J.W. Marriott and Ritz Carlton hotels. The thing is, it says under construction. That's because those 2 construction sites that you saw in Los Santos, those are the places under construction, I think. Penrith Building. Yes. They named a building Penrith. Take out the R and you have a thing with 2 balls and a sausage. Anyways, based on Wedbush Securities Building. Richards Majestic Tower is based on Constellation Place. Here's another funny. Schlongberg Sachs Center. I'm not kidding. That's actually what it is. A place where you get laid. Alright. Schlongberg Sachs Center is based on Citigroup Center. Union Depository Center is based on Mellon Bank Center and Gas Company Tower. Weasel Plaza is based on Fox Plaza. And Waiwang Tower is Variety Building and Aeon Center. Then we have hotels, obviously. Banner Hotel and Spa is based on Fairmount Miramar Hotel. The MSC is based on the Millennium Biltmore Hotel. Gee, I wonder if they built more onto it. Oh wow, I've been streaming for an hour already. Okay. Anyways, this name should ring a bell. The Generic Hotel. It's based on Standard Hotel. The Generic Hotel is based on the Standard Hotel. What kind of names are those? I swear, I'm not faking this. I actually think that's funny how they call it the generic hotel and it's based on a place called the Standard Hotel. Alright, getting back into brass tacks. Gentry Manor Hotel is based on Chateau Marmont Hotel. Hookah Palace is based on Figueroa Hotel, I'm sorry. Opium Nights is based on Sheraton Gateway Hotel. I've been to a Sheraton Hotel before. Better hope it ain't one of them whorehouses. Hell no. Pegasus Concierge Hotel is based on Sunset Tower. Okay. Richmond Hotel is based on Beverly Hills Hotel, of course. Rockford Dorset Hotel is based on Beverly Wilshire Hotel. And last but not least on the hotels list is Von Krastenberg Hotel, which is based on Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. Then we have residential buildings. Alright. Dream Tower is based on Wilshire Christian Manor. Eclipse Towers is based on Sierra Towers. Caton Towers based on Central Plaza. Okay. Rancho Projects is based on Nickerson Gardens. That's one thing that Rockstar didn't make funny, that is funny in real life. Nickerson. Anyways, Tinsel Towers is based on Sierra Towers. Again. A shortened version. Weasel Plaza is based on Fox Plaza. Wait, wasn't that? Yeah, I already said that, but that's just residential buildings. Alright. Then we have sports teams. Boars Baseball Club, which is based on Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. LS Squeezers, LS Pounders, which is Los Angeles Rams, which, may I mention, they beat the freaking Cowboys today. God damn it. And yeah, you know what the worst part is? The thing that made it unfair, at least to me, they're called Rams for a reason because they literally rammed the guys out of the freaking way. Like, they're just like, just rammed them out of the way. Seriously, I didn't think that was fair because that might have hurt the guys. Alright, anyways, Los Santos Corkers baseball team is based on Los Angeles Dodgers. Feud baseball team. Gee, I wonder what they're having a feud about. Anyways, Los Santos Kings based on Los Angeles Kings. That's the only thing I've seen that's not too different from the real life team. Because it's Los Angeles Kings and Los Santos Kings. So I guess they just kept it kind of the same, but with a slightly different name. Anyways, US Blenders based on... No, not US Blenders. LS Blenders is based on the Los Angeles Galaxy. UCLS Bookworms. I actually kind of like that name. It's kind of cute. Anyways, Los Santos Panic basketball team is based on Los Angeles Lakers. San Andreas Magnetics is based on Los Angeles Chargers. LS Jardineros. I don't even know what the hell that means, Jardineros, and I don't want to find out. Okay, I might look it up. Los Santos Shrimps is based on Los Angeles Clippers. Locations, okay. Del Perro Plaza is based on Portofino Plaza. Los Santos Golf Club is based on Los Angeles Country Club. Maze Bank Arena is based on Great Western Forum and Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, or Memorial, not Memorial. Pleasure Pier is based on Pacific Park. You know, there is actually a location in real life I've been to called Pleasure Pier over at Galveston, and it is awesome. Although the only things I rode were bumper cars and a log flume, and that was about it. Because there was a roller coaster that, to me, I wouldn't have liked because it was like a real steep incline, and I'm not really used to that stuff. Anyways, Puerto del Sol Yacht Club is based on Marina City Club. Rockford Plaza is based on Beverly Center. Vinewood Bowl is based on Hollywood Bowl. And Vinewood Racetrack is based on Hollywood Park Racetrack. Speaking of racetracks, I really wish one of those gas stations was near me because I love them. Yes, as much as I'd like to say otherwise, I actually like gas stations despite not having a car. I guess just them being convenience stores. Oh wait. I have a Chevron near me. Why am I saying that? I'm gonna get something to drink. Yeah, a little dizzy. I'm also gonna check on my phone. Sorry if you heard me giggling, it's because I was checking on my messages, and you know what's funny? I called a new friend of mine a freaking puppy, even though he's a freaking panda. A red panda. I'm weird. Alright. Alright. Art and culture is Betsy O'Neill Pavilion is based on Dorothy Chandler Pavilion. Doppler Cinema is based on Hollywood Pacific Theater. Court Center is based on Getty Center. Oriental Theater is based on TCL. Chinese Theater. San Andreas Gallery of Modern Art is based on SAGMA. Not Sigma, SAGMA. Sisyphus Theater is based on Greek theater. 10-Cent Theater is based on $1 Million Theater. Money, kids. It makes names. I don't know how accurate that information is, but I don't care. Alright, anyways, Tivoli Cinema is based on Fox Bruin Theater. Valdez Theater is based on Waltern Theater. Whirligig Theater is based on El Capitan Theater. And Weasel Morningwood. Humor! I actually had something in my throat, but I wanted to say something funny. Anyways, that's based on Fox Theater and Westwood Village. I just heard myself. Government. Los Santos City Hall is based on Los Angeles City Hall, of course. Davis City Hall is based on Compton City Hall. Del Perro City Hall is based on Santa Monica City Hall. Rockford Hills City Hall is, of course, based on Beverly Hills City Hall. Yeah, you're getting a pattern here. Anyways, iconic landmarks and voice cracks. Ugh. Alright, ow. Yeah. Alright. Iconic landmarks. Rancho Towers is based on Watts Towers. Sightings Bar and Restaurant is based on theme building. Gee, I wonder what the theme is. Alright. Tequila La La. Tequila La is based on Whiskey A Go Go. I actually like that name. That sounds kind of funny. Also, sorry I keep bobbing up and down. Vinewood Boulevard is based on Hollywood Boulevard, and Vinewood Sign is based on the Hollywood Sign. Yeah, I've already said that. Alright. Infrastructure, yeah! Because as if I haven't done enough reading already, and no, I am not doing that weird thing that men do with their junk. I'm just scratching my thing. And it is not out of my pants. I'm weird. Alright. Air and Seaport. Only two places are LSIA or LAIA and Port of Los Santos, which is Port of Los Angeles. And then we have La Puerta Freeway, which is based on Harbor Freeway. Elysian Fields Freeway is based on Seaside Freeway. Los Santos Freeway is based on Hollywood Freeway. Del Perro Freeway is based on Santa Monica Freeway. Olympic Freeway is based on Glen Anderson / Century Freeway. Palomino Freeway is based on Long Beach Freeway. Sonora Freeway is based on State Route 111. Great Ocean Highway is based on East Pacific Coast Highway. Bay City Avenue is based on Ocean Avenue. Carson Avenue is Carson Avenue, apparently. Dorset Avenue is based on Rodeo Drive. No, not Dorset Avenue. Sheesh. I've been saying Avenue so much. Dorset Drive, I'm sorry. Dorset Drive is based on Rodeo Drive. Eclipse Boulevard is based on Sunset Strip. Yes, I said Sunstrip, not Susnet. I don't know. Elgin Avenue. I guess that's just it. Hawick Avenue is based on Melrose Avenue. Innocence Boulevard. I guess it's just called that in real life. Marlowe Drive is based on Mulholland Drive. Huh. That's actually the last name of an old friend of mine who I think is still friends with me on Facebook. North Rockford Drive. I don't know why, but that name I saw just... Well, not Mulholland, obviously, that's my friend's name, but... That name just there, North Rockford Drive, I don't know why, but it kind of sounds like my city's name. Although my city is North Woodland Hills. Palomino Avenue is Palomino Avenue, I guess. Like, most of these, they don't have something in parentheses that says what it's based on, so I'm just going on that. Popular Street. That's based on Alameda Drive or Street. Portola Drive is based on Rodeo Drive, just like Dorset Drive is. San Andreas Avenue is based on Wilshire Avenue or Boulevard. South Rockford Drive is, I don't know. Strawberry Avenue is Crenshaw Boulevard. Vespucci Boulevard is Venice Boulevard. Vinewood Boulevard is Hollywood Boulevard. And finally, West Eclipse Boulevard is Sunset Boulevard. Transportation, yeah! Alright. Now we're getting into education. Because more reading. Feeling a little lightheaded though. I don't know. Although it's only like 9:08. Alright. Davis High School is based on Compton High School. Straight out of Compton! Anyways, Los Santos Elementary is, I guess, Los Angeles Elementary. University of San Andreas Los Santos is University of California, Los Angeles. Any more questions? Any more questions? I am so freaking weird. Anyways, healthcare. Like what, Medicaid? Alright, I like how it says Los Santos boasts a wide variety of hospitals and medical centers. In all honesty, there's only 5. 4 of them have parentheses, so yeah. Central Los Santos Medical Center is based on Los Angeles County General. Also, I just heard myself in the live stream. Not in all honesty, but to be truthful, might as well be my high school teacher. I'll think about it. Anyways, Eclipse Medical Tower is based on Sunset Medical Tower. Mount Zona Medical Tower, yes, I did pronounce that correctly, is based on Cedars Sinai Medical Center. Pillbox Hill Medical Center is based on California Hospital Medical Center. And finally, Saint Fiacre Hospital. I'm willing to bet that that name is most likely oh, the name is based on an actual person. Saint Fiacre was known as a healer and holy man in the 7th century. He is also the patron saint of those suffering from venereal diseases. Another case of rock star's humor. Venereal? I don't know what the hell that means, but I'm not wanting to guess. Alright, it also has public utility, but there's no parentheses next to those, so I'm just going to skim past those. Law enforcement. Obviously, Los Santos PD is based on LAPD. Noose in the game is actually based on the SWAT team. And yes, Noose in the game, that name is referencing the noose that people hang themselves with. Not all people, it's just, it was used as execution and now it's, I'm not going to say the rest. Criminal justice. Although not seen in game, Los Santos operates a criminal justice system. In a Weasel News radio segment, a court known as the Los Santos Superior Court is mentioned. This is just talking about gangs and stuff, so yeah. The next thing after the crime thing is choice of city, and it's just behind the scenes where, oh yes, Mr. Rex, who teaches 10th grade science. Yes. It's just behind the scenes talking about how Rockstar's own Sam and Dan Hauser, as well as a lead artist, Aaron Garbutz, or Garbute, I don't know. They were talking about their choice of using Los Santos and trying to make a proper Los Angeles this time around. Because they couldn't have done it in San Andreas because that was on PS2 and that hardware was very limited at the time. Compared to today's technology, which has boundless possibilities! Especially on PC, because as everyone knows, PC is ever evolving. Anyways, weather, that just talks about the weather, like rain and shit. And yes, I just said shit, I'm back to the language. I'm going to be careful though and not be too loud about it. Alright, Something else that's actually kind of cool about this game. Anytime that you see a traffic jam in the game, traffic jam in the game, that's not a glitch. That's actually scripted to happen because since Los Santos is based on LA, so is the traffic. Because it's supposed to be reflecting on the crappy traffic out there, like all the terrible traffic. Right. Alright. Vehicles, yay! Oh, cool. There was an advertisement on the GTA Wiki talking about the new Wolfenstein game coming out this month. 27th, actually, so that's 26 days. Alright, uh, also, guys, I have some good news for those who have been missing a certain helicopter in GTA 5 or online. The Hunter Attack Chopper, or as it's based on in real life, the Apache Attack Helicopter is actually coming back at some point. And that is how you fail spectacularly. A voice crack. Alright. I'm gonna do something. Oh, this is a car that my brother made. Oh, there's the lighthouse. Also, yes, this location is very familiar for those who have been paying attention to GTA Online. Shut up. Oh, you guys. A car named Venom. Okay. I like how there's a jet ski even though the lighthouse is right over here. Also in director mode you have unlimited oxygen. I wish I had unlimited oxygen. Oh wait, we do have unlimited oxygen because we can just breathe in and out. Oh wait, actually, I wonder if I can go into the lighthouse. Also, there are birds, which are one of the animals not present in GCA Online. Oh man, I wonder. Yeah, fuck. Up. Ah, you're so. Alright. Now we're going to be talking about vehicle brands. Alright. First things first is Albany, which is based on, based on Cadillac. That was fun. Okay, that was fun. Also, I like that little detail of the water splashing up and down and buildings. There I go, making strafe sounds again in a boat, which you can't drive. You can blow it up. Albany is based on Cadillac. What are you shooting? Bigfoot? No. My head just went, yeah. There's blues. Plus. Alright, so then we have a NIST. Or no, not a NIST, but a NIST, which is, simply put, based on Nissan. Okay, what the hell? I'm like, boing. So, the name is a close anagram of Nissan, and the vehicle brand is based on Nissan. And there are only technically 4 vehicles. There's the LG Retro Custom, which is a retro variant of the LG RH8, is the free car. The Retro Custom is based on the Nissan Skyline GTR R33, and the RH8 is based on a present-day Nissan GTR. There's a vehicle from GTA 4 called the Pinnacle, which is based on the Nissan Maxima from 2004 to 2008. And finally, we have the EE&OVS RE7B, which is based on the Nissan R390 GT1 and the Mazda 78 7B. And yes, its name kinda sounds like the word anus. Yeah. Oh. And dust a flame. It's also to be noted that the EE&OVS logo strongly resembles Mazda's previous logo. Next, we have Benefactor, which is based on Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz. Also, although its diamond-shaped logo slightly resembles Volkswagen's stylized VW logo. The vehicles made by manufacturer include the Dubsta 6x6, an advertisement. No, not really. Feltzer, Glendale, Panto, Shafter. It's a shaft. I'm weird. Shafter V12 and Shafter V12 armored. Shafter LBW, or long wheelbase. Schwarzer and Serrano Stretch E. Sterling Serrano. No, Sterling GT. Shorted Limo XLS and XLS armored. Alright, then we have BF, which is based on Volkswagen. Hasta la vista, baby. I just landed and I got hit and I just blew up that car. But BF in the game is based on, no, not BMW, but, Volkswagen. Bulacan is a South Korean car maker in the HD universe. It's based on Hyundai, and the only vehicle that they have in the game is the Prairie, which is based on a 2002 to 2008 Hyundai Tiburon. The company have only produced one car, being one of the least featured manufacturers in the entire game. Alright, the company's name is based on the British term to give someone a bollocking, which is a strong verbal chastisement of someone, and bollocks, a slang term for testicles. Supporting this, the logo resembles a pair of hanging testicles. Yeah, it does! In Korean, bollocking means convex, which describes the convex hanging on the top of the logo. But it's bollocks. Alright, anyways, Bravado, which is based on Dodge. My dad actually has a Dodge truck, So bravado shows bravado. That was funny though. Like, get over here! Thanks, guys. Go to sleep, good. It's like,
Just a matter.
alright. Right. Brute. Brute in the game is actually based on GMC. Whoa. Buckingham, which is... No, I didn't say the F word, I said Buckingham. Based on Learjet or Bombardier Airspace. It is also based slightly on Bell Helicopter and Eurocopter. Okay. We have Canis in the game, which is based on Jeep. There's one vehicle that is not based on the Jeep model, which is the Kalahari. It says based on Citroen design. Okay. But yeah, there's Canis, which is based on Jeep. Chariot. Is there actually? Oh, it's in GTA 5. Okay. Chariot is based on many coach builders in the U.S. specialized nurses. Oh, okay. It only made the Romero hearse. Cheval, despite what people might think, that is not based on Chevy. That is actually based on the Australian company Holden. They made Fugitive Marshall, which is something I proudly have. Gotta get the ladies somehow, guys. Gotta get the ladies with big trucks with big wheels. And beer. And beer? No. With weird voices. Picador, which is based on a Chevrolet El Camino. And the Surge, which is based on the Chevrolet / Holden Volt. Anyways, then we have Classique, which is based on the defunct Oldsmobile, for those who may not remember. Also, I have shot so many cars, it is not funny. Holy shit! And then just... This is so fun. Alright, Classique is based on Oldsmobile, like I just said. Then we have Coil, which is based on Tesla. Although, something kind of funny about Tesla is they not only had made Coil, or no, not Coil, but Tesla vehicles, but they had made a off-road vehicle, and they've also made some firearms. The Coil Brawler is the vehicle I was talking about. That is based on a local sports rally fighter. And the thing is, Coil, since it's based on Tesla, that primarily makes electric cars, such as the Tesla Volt, or no, not Rocket, or the Voltic, not Rocket Voltic. The Voltic, which is based on the Tesla Roadster. They've also made the Combat PDW, Minigun, Railgun, and Stun Gun. I have yet to get the Railgun. Alright, De Classe. This one's a goodie. De Classe is a automobile manufacturer in GTA's HD universe, and it is based on my favorite car brand, Chevrolet. And And the funny thing is the logo, yes, looks like a penis, but without the balls. Yeah. Alright, the Class ASC is based on second generation Chevrolet Aveo / Sonic sedan. Uh, Stallion, which is based on. Wait, hold on. Burrito is just based on the Chevrolet van from third generation. And the second generation Burrito, which is newer looking, I suppose, based on the first generation Chevy Express. Drift Tampa is based on a 1965 Ford Mustang Unicorn RTR, which is a little weird that the Class A would make a Ford vehicle. Ranger is based on a 2017 to 2013 Chevrolet Suburban. Mamba is based on a 1962 AC Cobra Mark III. Oh, cool, race Mamba, sweet. Merit is based on the 2000 to 2005 Chevy Impala. Moonbeam is based on the Chevy Astro, for those who remember. Alright. Premier, which is based on the Chevy Cobalt, which is a really nice vehicle. Rancher is based on the Chevrolet K5 Blazer. The Rancher XL, which is based on the 1973 to 1999, or no, not 99, but 91 Chevrolet Suburban. And a ring. The Rhapsody in the game is not based on a Chevy vehicle, it is based on a 1975-1980 AMC Pacer. Sabre, which is the Monte Carlo. Yeah. The Sabre Turbo. That is based on the 1970 Chevelle. Stallion is based on the Oldsmobile Cutlass from 1968 to 69. The Class A Tampa is actually based on a Dodge vehicle, which is the Dodge Dart from 1972. Taxi. The Class A Tornado is based on the 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air. Yay. Alright, Vigero is based on the 1967 to 69 Chevrolet Camaro. Yeah. Alright, Voodoo is based on the 1960 to 64 Chevrolet Impala. And the weaponized Tampa is just based on the Tampa. So, Rhapsody, Stallion, Tampa, and the Mamba are the only Class A vehicles that don't take the appearance of any Chevrolet vehicle. Rhapsody is based on an AMC vehicle, Stallion is based on an Oldsmobile, Tampa is based on a Dodge, and the Mamba is an AC/Ford vehicle, although the Stallion was... Alright, Dubochet. Dubochet is based on Aston Martin. So, Exemplar is based on the 2009 to 2013 Aston Martin Rapide. JB700 is based on Aston Martin DB5. Masakuro is based on 2012 to 2017 Aston Martin Vanquish. Masakuro race cars, just same thing. Rapid GT is based on 2005 to 2016 Aston Martin V8 Vantage. GT Classic, or Rapid GT Classic, is based on the 1977 variant of the Rapid GT, or the Vantage. 770 is based on the Aston Martin 177 and the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. Alright, Spectre is based on the Aston Martin DB10. Spectre Custom is just a custom variant. Super GT is based on 2004 to 2015 DB9. And finally, the Wagoner is based on a concept car, the 2018 Aston Martin Valkyrie. Valkyrie, man. Hell, Valkyrie is so good. It was chosen as the main character's Beyblade and Beyblade Burst. Although in America it's called Valkyrie, but still a good name. Alright, then we have Dinka, which is based on Honda. I've got to catch a breath, man. I'm just getting so worked up. And there I go, making weird vocal noises. And vocal. Sweet Caroline, dun dun dun, ba-na-na-na-na-na. That's weird. Alright. Dude! No, really, that's the next vehicle brand. Dude is a corporation in the GTA series known to be specialized in the manufacture of power tools, heavy machinery, and chemicals. Wait, chemicals. Seems to be a spoof on Caterpillar and maybe a parody of Man. And we have Dundreary, which is based on Lincoln and the defunct Mercury. I miss that company. Alright, Emerald is based on the 2003 to 2011 Mercury Grand Marquis. Landstalker is based on the 2005 to 2010 Lincoln Navigator. Limo is based on 2003 to 2011 Marquis Limousine. Regina, which is based on the Mercury Colony Park from 1969 to 1978. Stretch is based on the Marquise limousine as mentioned earlier. Virgo Classic, which is based on the 1977 to 1980 Mercury Cougar, not Kruger, but Cougar. And then we have the Virgo Custom, Virgo Classic Custom. Alright, and now the Emperor. My Emperor, I failed you. Alright, in all seriousness. The vehicle brand Emperor is actually based on Lexus. Believe it or not. But the thing is, though, the logo itself kind of looks like a deformation of the Toyota logo. And we're gonna get to Toyota in a bit. But first, the Emperor ETR1 and the Emperor Habanero and the Locus. The ETR1 is based on the Lexus LF-LC Vision Gran Turismo supercar. Habanero is based on a 2004 to 2009 Lexus RX, and finally the Locus, which for now is only in GTA 4, is based on a 1997 birth year to 2000 Lexus GS. Right, and then we have EE&OVS. I just looked at my phone and someone says, huh? Because I'm on a group chat, that's where you might hear my phone go like, ding! Alright, EE&OVS. It is a parody of the ultra luxury companies Rolls-Royce and Bentley. Funny story about, no, not Brent, but Bentley. I actually met a man who works for the government who had a Bentley, and I have to say he was awesome. And just like me and anyone else, he is hopeful that Trump does something good, and so far he has, for the most part. I mean, he denounced the protests that the NBA players have been doing, so that's good. And he's helping other stuff, I don't know. Anyways, Cognoscenti is based on a... Okay, the name I'm about to say, it starts with an M, by the way, for people who won't know what word I'm saying. It's pronounced Maybach, even though it's spelled M-A-Y-B-A-C-H. It's pronounced Maybach. So, Maybach Type 57-62. Bentley Continental Flying Spur. Alright. Cognoscenti 55 is based on the Maybach 57 SWB. SWB, for those who don't know, means short wheelbase. Cognoscenti Cabrio, which is based on a 2003 to 2015 Bentley Continental GTC. Huntley S is based on Bentley EXP9F. EXP9F slash Bentayga. Super Diamond is based on a 2003 Rolls-Royce Phantom. I've also seen a Rolls-Royce before, but it was on the way to my graduation last year. Pretty nice car, I have to say. Alright, Super Drop Diamond. Based on a 2007 to 2016 Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe. Windsor is based on a 2014 to present day Rolls-Royce Wraith. I almost said that was Wrath. Windsor Drop is based on the 2010 to present day Rolls-Royce Ghost and the 2015 to present day Rolls-Royce Dawn. Okay. Alright, then we have Fathom. Fathom. Fathom, believe it or not, for those who don't know, well, I say for those who don't know, but I mean, like, for those who are not aware of what Fathom is, it's basically GTA's equivalent of Infinity. And, I hate having voice cracks. They've only made one vehicle, and that is the FQ2, which is based on the second generation Infinity FX / Infinity QX70. A fathom is a unit of length equal to 1.82 meters, 6 feet, usually used commonly in depth of water. In verbal context, fathom means to understand something, which is usually difficult after deep thought. Despite Fathom being based on Infinity, most Infinity-based cars in the HD universe are manufactured by other companies such as the Intruder, which is manufactured by Karen, which again we will get to shortly. Then we have Gallivanter, which is based on Land Rover, obviously, because you want to Gallivanter around. I don't want to Gallivanter, my back hurts. Stop calling my name, I'll get to you in a second, Dad. I don't know, just like being goofy. How's my stream doing? Yay. Alright, Gallivanter and, or with the Ian? No. It's a British luxury manufacturer, based of course on the British car manufacturer Land Rover, like I just mentioned. Alright. Baller is based on the 2002 to 2012 Range Rover Vogue and the 2013 to present day Range Rover Sport. The first generation and the second generation, those are both in games, so you can find those rather easily. Anyways, then we have the Baller LE and the Baller LE Armored, which are both based on the 2015 Range Rover Sport SVR. And that's all she wrote. Alright, trivia says Gallivanter is the noun of gallivant, and it means someone who roams around in search of amusement. This refers to Land Rover vehicles which frequently used as recreational off-road vehicle, and Land Rover's reputation for producing excellent off-road vehicles. Even the luxurious Range Rover and the Chevrolet Tahoe is a good off-roader. Alright, one of the synonyms for gallivant is the verb rove. A rover could in some cases be called a gallivanter. Oh, so that's why it's called Gallivanter, other than the fact that it's a good parody. Duh. Anyways, a Gallivanter garage exists in Rockford Hills. It is not accessible and no Gallivanter cars are, and instead of it, Michael's garage can be purchased behind there. Okay. Grotti, which is, if you couldn't guess already, based on Ferrari, seeing as how many vehicles in the game, such as the X80 Proto and the Cheetah and all that stuff, they're based on Ferrari. Alright, I'm gonna sit down on the floor. Probably gonna hurt my back. My back. Alright, the company is based on Italian manufacturer, no, not LaFerrari, Ferrari. Kind of a funny thing about this vehicle brand's name is play on the word grati with a Y at the end, which means rotten or putrid, which makes no sense, seeing as how the car brand is luxurious. Luxury. Oh, ow! It didn't hurt my head, but it surely hurt my back. Okay, another thing I should mention is there is one vehicle made by Grotti in the game, which is the Brioso R/A, which is based on a Fiat. The thing is, Fiat once owned Ferrari, so that's why it's in the game, is because it's actually based on that. There are actually real dealership locations in the games. There's Mulholland Drive, Rodeo, Los Santos, and San Andreas. GTA 4 has Bismarck Avenue, Pyrite Street, Middle Park East, Algonquin, and Liberty City. And in GTA 5, we have Mad Wayne, Thunder Drive, and Eastbourne Way and Rockford Hills. Cheetah is based on a Ferrari 512 TR. This is the Ferrari from the Cheetah from San Andreas. Turismo is based on a Ferrari F40 hypercar. Bestia GTS, which is in the HD universe, is based on the Ferrari FF and the Ferrari GTC4 Lusso. The Blade, which is in Ballad Gaetoni, which is a speedboat that doesn't say what it's based on. The Brioso RA, which I think RA means rally applicant. No, not applicant. Applicant! Fiat 500 is what it's based on. Carbonazere is based on... Ooh! Oh my god! I knew I got that car after my trip to Colorado for the right reason. Okay, so for those who don't know the story, whenever I was in Colorado and we were about to leave, I actually met this car owner who had a, I think it was a black Ferrari California. And so whenever I came across this next car, you're gonna see why I went like, ooh! The Carbonazere is actually based on a Ferrari, no, not Ferrari, the Ferrari California and the Aston Martin DB7 Zagato. The current day Cheetah is based on the Ferrari Enzo, and the Cheetah Classic is based on the Ferrari Testarossa. Cityscape, based on Turismo, that's from Chinatown Wars. Jetmax, manufactured by Shizu and GTA 4 or 5. Smuggler, Smuggler's Run. Squallow, based on Shizu, okay. Stinger, based on Ferrari 250 GT California Spiders. So this is an older Ferrari California. Stinger GT is based on Ferrari 250 GTO. More like GTFO. I don't know. Tropic, manufactured by Shizu and GTA 5. Turismo and GTA 4 is based on Ferrari 360 Medina. Turismo Classic and GTA Online is based on, well, Ferrari F40. And the Turismo R, yeah, you're gonna love this one. It's based on a LaFerrari. Grotti Vision, which is a more recent addition to the lineup of Grotti vehicles, is based on the Ferrari Zesri and the McLaren P1 GTR. And finally, the final vehicle in this list is the X80 Proto, which is based on the Ferrari F80 concept car. Yeah. Then we have Hijack, which is based on. Alright. Hijack. That is based on Fisker and Bull. And yes, everyone, that is why the Hijack Ruston looks like a Vol car. There are only two Hijack vehicles coming out here. And that is the Chameleon and the Ruston. The Chameleon is based on the Fisker Sunset, and the Ruston is based on the Vol 05. And the funny thing is, in the trivia, it says that the logo of Hijack looks very similar to Under Armour. Wait, does it? It does! Alright. HVY is based on, Oshkosh and Cat. The vehicles are AirTug, APC, Biff, Barracks, Barracks Semi, Brigade, and Gay Tony. Oh, it was removed in the final game, but it returns in GTA Online, but it looks way cooler. But in GTA Online, it's actually made by MTL at that point, so the HVY production for that, the Brigade and Ballad of Gay Tony, that was only in that DLC from GTA 4, so it's made by a different manufacturer in this game, or in online. Crane, obviously it's a crane. Probably an original concept, not based on any known vehicle, is the Cutter. Dock handler is based on the Taylor TEC 95OL, 0L, or 950L. Dock Tug is based on Ottawa Commando. You gotta go Commando, yo! I'm weird. Dozer is based on Caterpillar 963D. I just heard myself going psh. Alright, Dump. Dump. Based on Caterpillar 789. Forklift. Based on forklift. Forklift. Okay, this one. The HVY Insurgent is based on the Gurkha RPV. And then we had Mixers, which are based on cement trucks. Night Shark is based on the Dart Combat / T98 Combat. Ripley is based on the Shop F296C. And the Skylift is based on the S-64 Skycrane. Alright, yeah. Imponte is based on Pontiac. Oh, what the? Okay, if this is based on Pontiac, then why is the Infante Nightshade based on a 1971 Camaro? Also, yes, there's a subtle reference to the Pontiac Firebird. The Infante Phoenix is, of course, a Firebird, so. Yeah. Ruiner is based on a 1982 to 92 Firebird, and the 85 to 90 Chevrolet IROC-Z/22, or 28. And finally, the Ruiner 2000 is based on, of course, Kit from Knight Rider. Invitero is based on Corvette, so yeah. And those cars are the Coquette, which is the Corvette. In GTA 4, it's based on a 1997 to 2004 Corvette. And the newer one in GTA 5/Online is based on a 2014 to present day Chevrolet Corvette, which I see a lot of actually. Coquette Blackfin is based on the first generation Corvette, and the Coquette Classic is based on the 1963 to 67 Chevrolet Corvette. So, yeah. Okay. Alright, then we have Jack Sheep, which is based on something obscure, which is John Deere. I say obscure because at first I didn't know what that was, and I was like, well, I know what John Deere was. I've known it for a long time, but Jack Sheep, I ain't never heard of that, so heard of it now. Or, I mean, I've heard of it before, but yeah, they're based on John Deere. And also, the company's name could be a reference to the term jack shit, implying that its products are low quality. Peterbilt is based on Peterbilt, and okay, so the Peterbilt company also has made a vehicle by the name of the P-996 laser. We all know what that thing is, and it's coming soon to GTA Online, and it's going to be expensive, and that's two bots. Right? Alright, Hauler is based on the Peterbilt 362 and the Kenworth K100. Hauler Custom is just the same thing. Alright, Nemesis is based on the Cessna 172 Skyhawk. Badass name there. And the P996 laser is based on the F-16 Fighting Falcon. The Phantom is based on the Peterbilt 359 EX HD. Hauler Custom and Hauler Wedge are the same. No, not Hauler Wedge, but Phantom Wedge are the same thing. Rubble is based on the Peterbilt 359 EX HD. That's only because of the fact that the Rubble is literally a Phantom, but it's modified to do, you know, garbage stuff. Trashmaster is based on the Oh wait, no, it's a dump truck. That's what the Rebel is. Duh. Trashmaster is the garbage truck, and it's based on the Peterbilt 320. Vellum is based on a Piper PA-46 Malibu and the Meridian. Or wait, no, that's all the same aircraft name. And the Vellum 5-seater is just the same thing, so it's just called the Vellum 5-seater. And then we have Karen, or Kareen, according to a certain NPC in the game. It is based on Toyota, although some of the vehicles in the game that are made from Karen are also based on the Subaru. Like, the Kuruma is based on Mitsubishi and Subaru. And the Sultan RS. And the Sultan. So the Asterup is based on the 2006 to 2011 Camry. BJXL is based on the FJ Cruiser. The Dilettante is obviously a Prius, as you guys have seen so much in the game. It is based on a 2003 to 2009 Prius. And a funny thing, my step-grandfather is a 2008 Prius, which is pretty nice. Futo, which is based on the Toyota AE86 Corolla 11. Intruder is based on a 2001 to 2006 Infiniti Q45. Kuruma and Kuruma Armored are based on the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X and the 2015 Lancer Fortis. The overall shape in the front of the car, the Kuruma, is what the Lancer Evolution X is based on, or what it's based on. But the rear end of the car is based on the Lancer Fortis. Alright, then we have the Karen Rebel, which is, believe it or not, it is not based on a Toyota, well, I mean, it's based on a Toyota vehicle, but I thought it was a Tacoma, is what my friend Ty said. But it's actually based on a 4th generation Toyota Hilux. Sultan is based on the Lexus IS 300 and the Mitsubishi Lancer V. Same thing with the RS. Technical is just based on the Rebel. So yeah. Also, it looks like Karen actually has performance divisions, which is why on the the Sultan RS, if you have certain liveries, it will have Karen Performance, Karen Auto Racing Performance, and Karen Automobiles are a racing division of Karen. Yeah. Anyways, Kraken. Let's get cracking. Ow. Based on Triton. And it only has one vehicle, and that's the Kraken, which is based on Triton. That name. That name, oh my god. I know I've heard that from somewhere, I don't know. I think I've heard it from like another YouTuber or something, but thanks for stopping by. I mean, if you're a friend of mine who I haven't seen in a while, then sorry if I don't recognize you. It's just, I didn't think someone named Skinny Penis would be stopping by my stream. Anyways, the Kraken Submersible is based on the Triton 1000/3. And Lampadati, yay! Lampadati in this game is based on Maserati. So, I've actually seen a few Maseratis. In fact, a lot of the time when I'm walking, I usually see a blue Maserati. I almost corrected myself to say Lampadati, but Lampadati is a fictional company. Yes, I would say WoW too. Italian. Oh, kind of a funny thing about Lampadati's name. The name literally means tanned with a sun lamp in Italian. That's what Lampadati's name is. I'm not kidding. Alright, we have the Casco, which is based on a a 3500 Maserati GT. Felon is based on the 2004 to 2012 Maserati Quattroporte and the Jaguar XF. I've actually seen one of those. I think I saw one today or something. Felon GT is based on the Maserati Grand Cabrio. Okay. And the Jaguar XF, of course. Then we have the Furore GT, which is based on the Maserati Alfieri. The Lampadati Pigale, which is based on the Maserati Ghibli. The Maserati Merak and the Citroën SM. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing Citroën's name. I just never heard the actual pronunciation. Then we have the Toro, which is based on the Riva Aquarama Lamborghini. And then we have the Tropos Rally from Lampadati, which is based on the Lancia Stratos. And now we head on into Liberty Chop Shop, which is LCS. Alright, LCC. Liberty City Cycles, that is actually a manufacturer that makes vehicles for 5. But the previous company, which is LCS, that was only for GTA 4. Avarice is based on Orange County Choppers 20th anniversary. So yeah, LCC is based on Orange County Choppers and West Coast Choppers. Freeway, which is only GTA 4 right now, is based on the Harley Davidson Fat Boy Softail. Yeah, Softail. Hexer is based on Hexer is based on West Coast Choppers CFL. Innovation, I don't know, it doesn't say anything. Sanctus, Modified Chopper, a badass one actually. Zombie, which is an Exile Hot Rod Custom Harley Davidson Fat Bob. Fat Bob hat? Yeah. Alright, Maibatsu Corporation. Yay. It is based on Mitsubishi, so judging by that, you should tell that, hey, if it's Mitsubishi, they're gonna have a certain car, right? You bet your tail. And voice cracks, of course. I think the voice cracks probably because I don't have enough wetness in my whistle. Whoops. I'm just looking at my phone and it just says on. I'm like, yeah, burping is cute. Alright, so it is based on Mitsubishi and Daihatsu, and is also a similar name to Zaibatsu. The pronunciation, keeping the style of Rockstar's crude humor, sounds like my butts. My butts! Anyways, alright. In GTA's 3D universe, there's the monstrosity. It's only depicted in advertisements, so it's not in games, but it's based on the Mitsubishi Montero. Thunder, only depicted in advertisements. Womb, a little tongue-in-cheek there, isn't it? Again, only in advertisements. Frogger, Eurocopter EC-130, Menchez, which is a dirt bike, Mule, 1994 to 2004, Isuzu Elf, yeah. Penumbra, which is based on the 2006 to 2012 Mitsubishi Eclipse SE, Sanchez, which is based on the Yamaha YZ450F. Vincent in GTA 4 is based on the 1996-2003 Mitsubishi Galant. Alright, then we have Mammoth, which is based on Hummer, even though despite that, here's funny. Here's something kind of funny. It depicts the defunct Hummer. Yeah. My Peppa used to have a Hummer. Oh, Hummer? What? My Peppa used to have a Hummer. It was actually really cool. Of course, that was when I was little, but that thing was huge. Go on my stream for active subs. Keep that in mind. I'll also keep these. I hate having voice cracks, you know? Like, seriously, I'm talking, all of a sudden it's like. Alright, Mammoth is based on Hummer, but it also manufactures planes such as the Dodo and the Hydra. Something I really want to get. Mammoth, like Western company Joe Built in Buckingham, has a defense contract with the United States government, manufacturing the Hydra for the United States Armed Forces. Yes, everyone, this is why Mammoth has made the Hydra, is because it has a military contract. So, just remember, kids, the same company that made the vehicle that looked like Hummer also made a badass jet that has VTOL capabilities. So it's basically like a flying tank. Anyways, Dodo is based on the de Havilland. Yeah, I said it right. Canada DHC-2. Mogul is based on the Bristol Beaufighter. Patriot, that's the Hummer. 2003 to 2009 Hummer H2. And the Hydra is a VTOL jet based on the. Oh wait, no, there's more. But wait, there's more! The Hydra is based on the AV-8B Harrier 2. Iconic, ain't it? Tula is based on the Grumman G21 Goose. But this goose isn't cooked. Nah, full lightheaded. S/VTOL plane. MTL, yes. Alright, heavy duty truck company. The name is an abbreviation of metal, as well as being depicted with a depicted with a metallic appearance. The brand appears to be based on heavy vehicle manufacturers like Mack and MAN SE, since their badges are also very similar. Alright, Brigade is based on the MAN TGS 26.480 6x6 Expedition truck. Quite the wordy name. Dune is based on the Dakar Man. No, the Dakar Man TGS 480. Fire truck. Generic name is based on the Seagrave fire truck. Flatbed is based on the Peterbilt 379 in GTA 4, and in GTA 5 it is based on the Mack CH613. Then we have the Packer, which in GTA 4 was a flat nose truck, as I like to call it, because it was flat at the front, so it wasn't like an elongated nose. But it's based on the Kenworth K100, and in GTA 5 it is based on the Mack CH613, just like the flatbed. Pounder is based on, again, the CH613 Mack. And then we have the Wastelander, which is based on Mungo. Make sure you go and get a McDonald's. I don't get it. Alright, Nagasaki. The thing is, Nagasaki in this game is not really based on any one company, so yeah. But because of the fact that they've made the Blazer and the never mind. Yeah, it really isn't based on any one company. It's just a thing. Oh, the Shotaro, though, made by Nagasaki, that's just based on the light cycle from Tron, so yeah. Street Blazer is based on Spy Racing Quad. Oh, what the? So it's not based on any one company, yet in the trivia it says it's possible the name is also a reference to the Japanese motor company Kawasaki. Okay. Alright, then we have Obey, which is based on Audi. Or Audi, actually. Because that's actually the proper pronunciation. Despite what some people have told me as of recently. But Obey is of course based on Audi. The 9F is based on the Audi R8 from 2007 to 2015. Cabrio variant of that car is based on the 2010 to 2012 Audi R8 Spider. Omnis is based on the Audi Quattro and the Audi Sport Quattro S1. Ricoto is based on the Audi Q5 and the 2011 to present day Porsche Cayenne. I don't know. tailgater is based on the 2004 to 2011 Audi. I keep saying Audi A6 3.2 V6. And that's all she wrote. Now on to Ocelot. Based on Jaguar. British and yes, fancy. The Ocelot Ardent, for one thing, is based on the Lotus Esprit. Specifically the one from James Bond. Also phone. Right after I say phone, it's like ding. Anyways, yeah, the Ardent is based on the Lotus Esprit from James Bond. F620 is based on the 2006 to 2014 Jaguar XKR and the Maserati Gran Turismo. Jackal is based on the 2008 to 2006 Jaguar, no, not 2006, 2016. It costs $3. Go and get it. No thanks. Jaguar XJ and the Maserati Quattroporte and the Ocelot Lynx based on Jaguar F-Type. Penetrator. Giggity. There's cheesy as. I still don't know who the hell this skinny penis is. The words. Alright, Ocelot Penetrator. That just adds on to hilarity. Considering the fact that there's a car called Penetrator, and there's a guy in my chat called Skinny Penis, and no, I don't want him banned. But the Penetrator is based on the Jaguar XJ220. XA21 is based on the Jaguar C-X75, which is just a hypercar. And yeah, you're probably thinking, well, the Penetrator looks old. Is that a supercar? Yeah, it's actually based on a 1990s Jaguar. I think it's the 1993 to 94 Jaguar XJ220. So, yeah. Alright. Then we have Overflawed. And, wait, actually, no, I forgot. The car brand name is the, I don't know how to describe this. Despite its name being called a shout out, no. Thank you for the shout out. You're welcome. Skinny thingy, I'm not gonna say the name because someone's out in the kitchen out there, so I don't want them to go like, what are you talking to? Overflawed in the game, or as it's actually called, Overflow, is a Swedish manufacturer. Now, what other Swedish manufacturer is there? That's right, guys. We're talking about Koenigsegg. Specifically, the only vehicle from Overflow, which is Entity XF. It is a hypercar based on a 2002 to 2015 Koenigsegg model supercar. But yeah. Okay. We're all done with Overflow. So now to Pegazi. You guys should know where this is going because Pegazi, as you couldn't have guessed already, is actually based on Lamborghini. So that's outright distinguishable. And it's also based on Pagani, as well as the Italian motorcycle manufacturers Piaggio and Ducati. But right. Bugatti 801 is based on the Ducati 1199. Bugatti 801 RR is just the same thing but with liveries. Esky is based on the Ducati Scrambler. Faggio is based on the Piaggio Vespa. You got a Koenigsegg. Regera or Agera? Anyways, Vespa. Faggio Mod is just a custom scooter, and the Faggio Sport is based on the Piaggio Zip. Or no, not S. I meant to say Piaggio, and I somehow had an S at the end. Piaggio Zip. I guess because I was about to say Zip, and I just thought there was an S at the end. FCR 1000 is based on BMW K100. FCR 1000 Custom is just Cafe Racer. Infernus is based on the Lamborghini Murcielago. I apologize if I butchered that name horribly, except for Lamborghini. It's light. Infernus Classic is based on the Lamborghini Diablo. Monroe is based on the Miura from Lamborghini. Oppressor is a concept motorcycle, believe it or not. Do I have a Twitch account? Yes, but I don't stream on Twitch because I've tried it before. But even after I streamed for a good long while on Call of Duty one time, it never showed up on my Twitch channel. But after a while, I think it was sometime last year. I don't remember when exactly it was, but oh, actually, I think it was June 15th last year. Is whenever I started live streaming on my channel, and I actually started live streaming after a good friend of mine who happens to be my cousin's cousin. He actually told me that I should try and live stream on YouTube, and I thought, yeah, that might be a good idea. And at first I was new, so I wasn't sure how good I was gonna do, but I'm impressed on how far I've gotten. Anyways, the Oppressor is not based on any real vehicle. Then we have the Osiris, which is based on the Pagani Hyudra, or Huadra, or Huera. I don't know. Thank you. Sorry if I didn't pay attention just there. I just saw the comment saying nice, so I just quietly said nice. Then we have the Pegazi Reaper, which is based on two cars actually, based on the Lamborghini Huracan and the Lycan Hypersport. Ruffian is based on the Ducati Monster 1100 Evo. Speeder is based on the 1962 to 1996 Riva Akarama. Tempesta is based on the Lamborghini Huracan and the 2014, Huracan, but I'm saying Huracan because I don't know. And the 2014 Lotus Esprit. Torero is based on the Lamborghini Countach. Vaca is based on a Lamborghini Gallardo, although for some reason it says two-door sports car. Vortex is based on Ducati 1199 Panigale. Zentorno is based on the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. And then we have Pfister. Yes, I just said that. That is an actual car name, car brand name. It is a German manufacturer based entirely on Porsche, or Porsche. But, there's the 811, which is based on the Porsche 918, and the Comet, which is based on the Porsche 996 Carrera S in GTA 4, and in GTA 5 it is based on the Porsche 996 GT2. The Retro Custom is based on the RWB modified Porsche 993 and the 1970s Porsche 911S. Sure, my dad's friend has a Lamborghini Huracan. Oh. That's actually really cool. Alright, then we have Principe. Man, we have a lot of vehicle brands. Alright, based on the manufacturers Ducati and Piaggio, which includes the brands Vespa, Moto Guzzi, and Aprilia. Diabolus is based on a 2015 Ducati Street Fighter 848. Naked Street Fighter. Put some clothes on, Ducati. Lectro is based on the MV Agusta Brutale and the Ducati Street Fighter. Nemesis is based on Ducati Monster. Okay. And we have Progen. It's a British automobile manufacturer. And yeah. The cars that it has are GP1, Italia GTB, and Custom 220 or T20. Actually, I should probably read that I got a friend exception, or I don't know. Anyways, GP1 is based on the McLaren F1 and the Mosler MT900. GTB is a hypercar that is based on the 570S McLaren P14, and the Tryon Nemesis. That's a badass name right there. Alright, Italia GTB Custom is based on the 650S GT3. T20 is a hypercar that is based entirely on the McLaren P1. And the tires is based on the McLaren F1 GTR and the Saleen S7. Speaking of the Saleen S7, I used to have a PSP. I think I still have it, but it's broken because I dropped it once. But I had this game called Midnight Club LA Remix, and on that game I used to just play offline, and I would go to Tokyo and drive in a Saleen S7 because I thought it was my favorite car, and it is. It is like the coolest car I've ever driven. When are you ending this stream? Whenever I'm done with all these things. Alright, then we have Prolapse. Yeah. What the? Oh, it has Caddy. Okay. Oh, okay, it's because of the caddy. Alright. Shyster, which is based on Chrysler. As the name implies. Oops. Alright. Fuselage, which is based on a 2004 to 2008 Chrysler Crossfire. PMP 600 sedan is based on a 2005 to 2010 Chrysler 300C. And there's a vehicle called the Cabby, which is based on a 2001 to 2004 Chrysler Voyager / Country and Town, or Town and Country. Alright. Shih Tzu. Yes, that is a funny name. You'll see why. Okay. Based on Japanese bike manufacturers Suzuki, Honda, and Kawasaki. And the name is actually a common misspelling of the Shih Tzu dog, or Shih Tzu. And yes, if you see the Shih Tzu logo, it is based on poop. So yeah. Meaning the name of the brand is pretty much a euphemism for shit. Defiler is based on the Suzuki Bandit 1200. Hakuchu is based on the Suzuki GSX-R1300 Hayabusa. Yes, everyone, I just said Hayabusa, one of the most popular motorcycles in the world. Hakuchu Drag is just the drag version of that. NRG 900 is based on the Suzuki GSX R 700, 750 variant. By Skinny Thingy. Again, I'm not saying that last part of the name because I don't want people looking at me like, what? RR variant is GSX-R 1000. PCJ 600 is based on the Honda CB 400 Super 4 and the Honda CB 600F. Jetmax is just a jet boat or speedboat. Squallow is a boat. Suntrap boat. Tropic boat. Boat Vader. Street Fighter. Nagasaki 7. No, not 7, but Z1000. Alright, Speedophile. And no, that name is not based on pedophile, it's actually based on Speedophile. The vehicle brand itself is based on Bombardier watercraft companies. It could also be based on Yamaha. There's only the Sea Shark though. But the term Speedophile, I was going to get to that, it's actually based on a term called Speedophiles, which is just basically, really, a term used for drivers who are only concerned about speed. So no, it's not like, oh, it's called Speedophile because it's a parody of pedophile. It's just based on Speedophiles, people who like going fast. Stanley, based on Deere and Company, since the Fieldmaster is inspired by the John Deere 6930. Jack Sheep is another vehicle manufacturer based on Deere and Company. Fieldmaster and Tractor. That's it. The Fieldmaster is based on the aforementioned John Deere 6930, and the Tractor is just based on a 1917 to 1927 Fordson Model F. I don't know why I keep stuttering. I'm just like, because I can't talk. Alright. Steel Horse. Come on. Man. Okay, what the hell? It's not... Oh boy. There we go, Steel Horse. Motorcycle manufacturer. Alright. Hexer. This thing really needs to stop jittering. West Coast Choppers, CFL. And the Zombie is based on the Harley Davidson Fat Bob Custom Exile Hot Rod. And now we have Truffade, which is based on Bugatti, which is a French manufacturer. First things first, the hypercar, which is Adder, is based on a 2010 to 2015 Bugatti Veyron Supersport. Then we have the Nero, which is based on the Bugatti Chiron, and the Nero Custom is just Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo. And finally, the Truffade Z-Type, which is based on the 1938 to 1943 Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic. And the name of the company is actually a reference to a popular French dish, and Bugatti is actually, headquartered in France, so coincidence? I think not. I don't know. Then we have Vermacht, which is based on BMW, I believe. Yep, BMW. Oracle, BMW 6 Series Grand Coupe. Oracle XS, BMW 7 Series E65. Rebla is based on the 2003 to 2009 BMW X3. Seriously, every time I talk, I'm like I just make little noises for whatever reason. Alright, Sentinel sports convertible based on BMW 330 Ci or E46 in GTA 4. GTA 5, it is actually based on the BMW 335i Cabrio or E93. Sentinel XS, just based on the Sentinel. Zion, and no, I'm not conforming to Zionism. That's just the name of the vehicle. Based on the BMW 645i Coupe E63, and the Cabrio variant of the Zion is actually based on the BMW M6, so that's good. Alright. Vapid, of course, you all should know where this is going. Vapid is based on Ford. Benson, 1989 to 2001 International 4000 Series bottler truck. Blade based on the 1964 Ford Falcon. Bobcat based on a Chevrolet C/K from 1981 to 87. Bobcat XL based on the same thing, but that's in GTA 5. Bullet is based on the 2003 to 2006 Ford GT. Kind of a funny thing, I don't know why this is, but as a kid I always thought the Ford GT, not the Mustang GT, just the regular GT, I always thought that car was a muscle car for some reason, but no, it's a supercar. Chino is based on the Lincoln Continental from 1963 to 65. Clan Van is based on the 2003 to present day Chevrolet Express. Contender in GTA 4 is based on the third generation Ford SVT Lightning concept. And in GTA 5 it is based on the 2007 to 2013 Toyota Tundra Crew Cab. Yeah, kind of weird considering we're talking about a Ford based company. Desert Raid Trophy Truck Dominator is based on the 2005 to 2014 Ford Mustang. FMJ is based on the 2017 Ford GT. Fortune in GTA 4 is based on the Thunderbird from 1989 to 93. Guardian is based on the Ford F650 truck. Hellenbach is based on the 2006 to present day Shelby Mustang GT500 and the Dodge Viper on the top. Hot Knife is based on a 1920s Ford Model A. Huntley Sport is based on the 2006-2012 Range Rover Sport. Interceptor, based on the Ford Taurus from 2013, is the police car. Minivan is just based on a second generation Ford Windstar. The Minivan Custom is based on the 2001 to 2007 Dodge Caravan, which is kind of awkward, I guess. Peyote is based on the 1955 to 57 Thunderbird. Prison Bus is based on the Yankee / Bluebird CV200. Radius based on Ford Edge. Resolution X based on Shelby GT 500 as earlier. And the new Retinue that came out recently is based on the Ford Escort MK1 or Mark 1. Sadler based on 2008 to 2010 Ford F250. Sand King is based on, Sand King SWB is based on the 2009 to present day Ford F250. Same thing with the XL. Scrap Trucks based on the 1980s International Harvester S Series. Slam Van is based on the 1953 to 56 Ford F Series. Same thing with a custom Slam Van. Speedo is based on the 2003 to current day Chevrolet Express. Stallion based on Mustang 1971. Sanier is based on the 1992 to 97 Ford Crown Victoria, which is one of my favorite cars. And the second generation version of that car is based on the continuation from 1997 to 2001 or 2011. Steed, based on 1992 to 96 Ford Econoline delivery van. Liberator, based on a Ford F250 monster truck. Tow truck, based on same thing as the Slam Van. Trophy truck, based on Ford Raptor and Ford F-150 Baja. Rimus is based on Ford Sierra and Mustang SVO. Alright. Yankee. Alright. We're almost done, folks. We're almost done. Yay. Alright. We have Volcar, which is a Swedish manufacturer. Ingot and Warner. Those are based on, alright, Ingot's based on Volvo V70, Volvo 850, and Nissan Stagea. Alright, can these ads please go away? 1969 Nissan Skyline GTR. Oh, whoa, I didn't even know the GTR cars actually were around for them. KPGC 10 front and rear ends, and Volvo 144. Alright, we're almost done. Now we have the Weenie. Yes, that is a funny name. The Weenie Issy, which is the only car from Weenie. is based on Mini, and the Winnie Issy is based on the 2001 to 2007 Mini Cooper. Alright, then we have Western Company, which is based on Sikorsky Sky Aircraft, Bell Helicopter, and Boeing. So we have the Annihilator based on the Sikorsky UH-600 Black Hawk. Black Hawk down! Deseret based on the North. Just hang in there a little bit more, Rexy. We're about to get some sleep. Deseret is based on Northrop 5 or F5 Freedom Fighter and Aero L-39 Albatross and Hawk Trainer. Cargo Bob is based on Sikorsky MH-53 Pave Low and the CH-53 Sea Stallion Hybrid. Same thing with the Jet Sam version. Cuban 800 is based on a Piper PA-30 Twin Comanche. Duster based on Stearman PT-17. Mallard is based on Zivco Edge 540. Maverick is based on Bell 407. Western Motorcycle Company I've already mentioned, that is based on Harley Davidson, and I've already talked about them. But I never talked about their motorcycles. Ugh. 3 hours, folks. I'm starting to feel lightheaded. Just hang in there, Rexy. Alright. Western Motorcycle Company Angel is based on Harley Davidson FXS TC Softail Custom. Bagger based on the Harley Davidson FLTRX Touring Road Glide Custom. Chopper is just based on a heavily modified Harley Davidson. Cliffhanger is based on the Harley Davidson XR 750. God damn it. Damon is based on the Harley Davidson Dyna Street Bob. Diabolus is based on the West Coast Choppers El Diablo. Freeway is based on the Harley Davidson Fat Boy. Gargoyle, based on the 1928 Indian 101 Scout. Hellfury is based on West Coast Choppers El Diablo. Nightblade, based on Harley Davidson Night Rod Special. Police Bike, based on Harley Davidson Road King. Rat Bike, just based on Wolfsbane. Revenant. Oh wait, I'm not a skeleton. Based on the Harley Davidson V-Rod. Sovereign is based on Road King. Wayfarer is based on the Harley Davidson FXDWG. Dyna White Glide. Wolfsbane based on the Harley Davidson 1200. Zombie Bobber, not based on anything. Zombie Chopper, which is based on the Fat Bob Custom and XL Hot Rod. Alright. 2 more. We have Willard, and then we have Zirconium. Please don't let this be long. I just had to say it. 3D Universe, Elegant, based on the 1991 to 96 Buick Roadmaster. Yeah, Willard is based on Buick. That's not a Buick! Of course it's not, it's Willard. Ow. Alright, Buick Roadmaster for the Elegant, and the Willard from Willard is based on the 1988 to 1993 Dodge Dynasty. But in the HD universe, if we take it to the flip side, people even say that anymore. The faction is based on the 1982. And can this thing please stop? Ugh, I hate these ads. There's these little video ads that like pop up, and it's like a little square thing that pops up out of nowhere. So anytime I'm reading something, it just moves the screen. Based on a really, I hate these ads so much. 1982 to 1987 Buick Regal. Same thing with a custom and donk. Hearse is based on a Buick Electra hearse. I'm sleepy. Alright, Marbell is based on the 1975 to 1982. Okay, I thought this said Grandpa. Ford Granada. Sorry about that, I almost said Grandada. Soler is based on the 2000 to 2005 Mercury Sable. And the new Willard is based on the 1986 and 1991 Buick LeSabre. And finally, goddamn finally, Zirconium. Alright. Alright, so it seems that the Zirconium company in this case is most likely a fictional company, so it's not based on any real company. Even though there are vehicles that are based on real life vehicles, so. Alright, so we have the Journey in GTA 5, which is based on the Vogue 26 Villa Grande. Then we have the Stratum, which is based on the 1994 to 1997 Honda Accord station wagon. So yeah. Oh wait. Trivia says it could be based on either Saturn or Subaru. Okay. Anyways, with that being said, I think I'll end this stream here. Yeah, a long stream, mainly talking about cars and stuff, but I've talked about all I can, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this rather long stream. And if you did, then please like, comment, and subscribe, as well as turn on notifications and tell your friends all about this channel. And, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys, I don't know, tomorrow maybe? Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Good night.